Hello YouTube, I have a quick deck profile for you guys on the Yosenju archetype. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get this started. To start off, I do run 3,1s. I think he's one of the better Yosenju monsters that you could use, since he's pretty much a compose. He composes one face-up card on your opponent's side of the field as long as you have another Yosenju on the board, and that's pretty good. Then you have 3 Yosenju, 2s. His effect is that he could attack directly if you want him to, but his damage will be halved. He combos really well with the next one, which is combo 3, which actually allows you to search a card, a Yosenju card, as long as you do battle damage with a different Yosenju monster. So these two combo really well. And all these Yosenju monsters have the same effect that if you normal summon one, you may normal summon another one as soon as you summon the first one. And you can pretty much spam the board pretty hard. Next, you have 2 Yosenju Sujix. I think 3 is a bit too cloggy since he is really searchable with all the Yosenju searches that you could do with comma 3. And also, there's a continuous spell card that you can use for them too, and you can just search them out with Tanky if you like. I run 2 Yosenju L, Yosenju Sinju L. I like him because he makes the counter trap card live, and his effect when he's in the pendulum zone protects your Yosenju monsters from being destroyed. So he's not bad. Next, running into the spells, triple MST. You need your normal summons to go through, so you do not want to go against back row. So triple MST. Then I run triple Tanky. Get your pieces as soon as possible. Triple Polyduality. All you do is normal summons in this deck mostly, so Polyduality at 3 is a must. Then I run 2 Yosen Training Grounds. I personally like this card because it just lets you plus if you have the right cards in your hand. And continuously plussing is really good in this game. Then I run 2 double Cyclone. Something I noticed while playing this deck is that Tanky does seem to be like a cloggy card in the back. Once you activate it, there's really no way to get rid of it, and it just clogs up your back row. So double Cyclone to me is a good way to like make use of this Tanky, and it's pretty much an extra MST. Then I run 1 Regeki. Regeki just blows up your opponent's monsters, enough said. 1 D-Fissure, good card. Divine Wind, a Miss Value. This field spell is pretty good in the way that it lets you keep board presence as long as you return, well, they are returned back to your hand after you summon them, the Yosenju monsters, except for the Pendulum, if you are to normal summon it. This card just lets you keep board presence and keeps the counter trap live, which is really good. And next we go into the traps. Triple Vanities. No special summoning today. No, this triple Vanities in this deck is just so good. You pretty much have no worries about yourself not being able to special summon because all you do is normal summon and get their effects off, and pretty much it. Vanities at 3, must. Then I run 3 of the counter trap. Infinity Barrier for the deck. You know, as long as you have a Yosenju card on the field, pretty much negate anything you want. Any effects, negate. So really good card at 3. And then I run 1 Bottomless, Torrential, 1 Macro. Macro could, yeah, it's pretty much like D-Fissure, you know, remove from play everything instead of just monsters, but yeah, it's pretty much anti-meta. Solemn Warning, and 1 Compose. And that's the trap lineup. Next, I have the Exesis. I run double Tiger King. I will be cutting 1 as soon as I get a Castell, because double Tiger King is not necessary, but 1 is it's okay for 1. Just search out Tankies and get the engine going. Double Exciton Knight, not necessary as well. You could just run 1, and to be honest, I would like to get a Lightning Chidori and replacing one of these Exciton Knights. Lightning Chidori is a really good card just to set your opponent back. 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. He's really good since he just buffs himself up while you detach two, target one of their monsters, cut their attack in half, and he gains the other half, so it's pretty strong. One Honor Arc, really good card. One Delta Rose. He does need 3 materials, but since you can spam the board pretty hard, he's pretty easy to summon, and he can just pop a card once per turn, so it's not bad. Got a Cowboy for the game. One Diamond Direwolf, since these are Beast Warriors, you could use them. Harlan Draco, you do run tankies, and you can just poke for game for 2,000, since he won't be able to be targeted for an attack, as long as you have a face-up spell. Abyss Dweller, Burning Abyss, Hate You. Flagship of Corn, Maestro. One Ragnar Zero, really good card overall, since you could just pop a monster like a Cleave or something, and you draw a card, and that's really good. And one Rhapsody and Berserk just to banish stuff in the grave that they might have, if you don't have like your D Fissures or Macro. So yeah, that's the extra deck. And just some cards that you could run in the main deck pretty simply, like pretty easily. You know, Snatch Steel is a really good card to have on the side. You could run Darkhold, since Darkhold really does not affect you, since you mostly have your monsters coming back to your hand most of the time. Neospatian Grand Mole is a really good card to me, since you know you can summon them, bounce their monster, and the good thing is that your counter trap stays live because he doesn't stay on the field. So as long as you keep bouncing him back with his effect, and you have your Yosenjus on the field or anything like that, the counter trap stays live most of the time. With Neospatian Grand Mole. Then you have Fossil Dyna. No special summoning. It's just a little vanities in another way. You know, monster form. And you know, you could run Mirror Force. Nobody expects Mirror Force, you know. Flip it, destroy all their monsters and stuff. So yeah, these are just some cards you could run in the deck also. You know, you could run D Prisons and all these other things. Wiretaps if you like. So yeah, this concludes the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for more videos.